Hi, Zipporah here. I am the founder of the Soulful Relating Institute and the creator of the Revolutionizing Intimacy Method. As an international transformational leader, relationship expert, and breathwork specialist, I've worked with over thousands of people globally. And I believe that we can reconnect with ourselves, our families, our partners, our friends, the community, and the world around us in a whole new way. We can all be reunited on this spiritual path, on our own spiritual paths, and be fiercely intimate with one another once again. I have worked with over thousands of visionary leaders, consciously minded entrepreneurs, as well as couples from around the world. And the common theme among my clients, I find, is getting caught up in the stress and the overwhelm of making things happen. That place where that passion turns to force and things start to become hard. This overwhelm becomes like a slow death to the true essence of who you are. It starts to take over, affecting your home life, your relationships, and even your work environment. I mentor my clients into reclaiming their personal power again and to tune into their sensual aliveness so that they can start to create these spiritually rich relationships and to live with more fierce passion and fulfillment and to actually start to align their home and workspace with their heart space again. For me personally, I have not always felt so in tuned, and I didn't always have those spiritually alive relationships that I'm speaking about. Back in the mid-90s, as a competitive bodybuilder for over 5 years, and I owned a successful nutrition business, and I got caught up in the force of making things happen. I pushed so hard to get to what I thought was perfection. I didn't listen to my body, nor was I in tune with my deep emotional needs at the time. Relationships were not meeting me where my mind actually thought I wanted to be. And one day I woke up and I could barely walk. And in that moment, it felt like I lost everything that I thought was life. And that was a turning point for me. Putting on over 30 pounds in 48 hours, feeling this immense emotional and physical pain, that one day I actually saw as a health opportunity. After about a month of feeling this immense emotional overwhelm, feeling taxed in my body, I said enough is enough. And it was time for me to start to cultivate this new rich relationship with myself, body, mind, and spirit. I sold the successful business that I owned. I sold everything I owned, including my business. I left my cat on my mom's doorstep, packed a huge green suitcase, and I headed off to Switzerland. And that was this new beginning for me. I took on a 7-year journey of celibacy and dove deep into personal transformation. And I spent over 18 years of my life studying with the greatest masters and teachers and gurus and mentors around the planet, including life itself. And like me, you may have experienced that society around you and even community has created the separation, the races, the cultures, and even the cliques that we find amongst friends. The syndrome has developed called you're right and I'm wrong. And even relationships have become this means of filling a void. And we live in competition versus uplifting and empowering each other. We all have gotten caught up in some place of blame, of shame, of judgments, and pointing the finger. The world is overstimulated and we've lost touch with that place of our personal power, where our sensual aliveness flows, where we feel vital and alive. We've all experienced loss in some way and have developed this guarded nature around us. I actually believe and feel the world as a whole right now is ready to get back to its original authentic form, to this place where each person, each one of us can own who we are without apology, yet with this newfound grace, love, and humility. And the problem might be you may not know exactly how to get there. That's why I'm excited to share with you my new book called Revolutionizing Intimacy, because it is the how in reconnecting the spiritual, emotional, and physical plane. It is about challenging old paradigm concepts and guiding you gently into more mindfulness, authenticity, ownership, and emotional self-responsibility. The Revolutionizing Intimacy method I created, I like to say, is similar to the wax on, wax off method of Mr. Miyagi in the old movie Karate Kid. Because this book is about guiding you to take you into the most intricate places inside of yourself that you may not have ever known existed, so that you become sensitive to life. Because with this clearer perspective and sensitivity to life, this creates different choices and new doors start to open into new opportunities. My book is a culmination of concepts, exercises, processes, and story. And I'm so excited to be able to share this journey with you, along with my findings and how you can actually make them your own, quickly, honestly, and with love. You'll be able to show up again in your own life, to love yourself to the core of who you are, and to begin to set new healthy boundaries, to start to know what those boundaries are, understand your needs and your emotions, to move beyond those conditioned stories, the blame, the shame, and start to discover your heart and your soul again, to reclaim that place of your personal power. My intention and inspiration is to assist you, your relationships, the communities, and the world as a whole, so you can reignite your passion and your purpose, and to start to transform back into loving, intimate creatures you are meant to be. And as a first step here today, I want to invite you to truly listen to your heart and to donate to this campaign, because every little bit helps us take this message out into the world. If you are not able, yet you feel called to assist, I invite you to share it. Share it with your friends, your loved ones, your family. Share it all over social media and help us make this message about a new way of relating go viral. You sharing this with another will start the reconnection process alone. And I believe as a tribe, because it takes a tribe, that we can do this. So I thank you for joining me on this journey to revolutionizing intimacy in your life, in the communities, and in the world around us.